Okay,
The
the villager.
villagers, the villagers could not believe it. Except in Woodend,
Wood end.
everybody, Woodend, everybody talk about it. There there was once a shop in Woodend,
Mm-hmm.
but it has closed 20 years ago.
20
Some
years
people
ago.
wanted
Yeah.
the shop. Some
Dần tiếp
people
đi.
wanted the shop, but others did not. The
Mm-hmm.
villagers met in the evening in the village hall.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was there. Everybody was interested in the new shop.
Interested.
Interested.
Mm-hmm. Dần interested in the new shop. Okay.
Everybody
Chị hiểu nghĩa mà đúng không? Bữa mình học villager là gì chị?
Người là người dân trong làng.
Dân trong làng đúng rồi.
was there. Everybody was
Đối với Tom
interested.
thì chị biết.
Cái từ này chị.
Dạ, horn.
Cái sảnh của cái làng nói chung là nơi tập trung khi người ta họp cái gì đó chị. Nè, the villager meet in the evening in the village hall. Cái sảnh nó dịch đúng xác nghĩa là sảnh, nhưng mà em không biết nó cấu cái tòa nhà đó ra sao hay là cái chỗ đó ra sao á. Nói chung là
Dạ.
một nơi để tụ họp để bàn bạc.
A new shop. The corner shop is a good idea, someone said. We need a village shop. We won't need to go to Libney. Then Mrs. Harrison spoke. She liked the stranger, Dave Slayton. I agree, she said. A village shop is a good idea. It's too quiet here. Woodend needs a shop. Nonsense, said Miss Brown. She was the village school teacher. Libney is not far away. There are lots of shops there.
Okay.
That the corner shop is good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Someone said, we need
Yeah.
we need the village shop. We won't need to go to Disney.
Mm-hmm.
Then Miss Harrison spoke.
Đúng
She
rồi chị.
liked the stranger Dave Slayton.
Slating. Đúng rồi.
I agree. She said, a village shop is a good idea. It's too quiet here.
Mm-hmm.
Woodend needs a shop. Nonsense, said Miss Brown. She was the village school teacher. Disney is not far away. There are lots of shops there.
Mm-hmm. There. Hôm nay chị đọc hơi như here. There. Chữ đờ chị. There. Mm-hmm. There are lots of shops there. Đúng rồi, very good.
There are lots of shops there.
Very good. Cái phần này ok rồi chị.
Libney is not far away. There are lots of shops there. Soon everybody was shouting. Then Mr. Hart spoke. He was a very big man with a loud voice. Listen, everybody, he shouted. We've never had trouble in this village before. We've always been quiet and happy. Now this shop is causing trouble. Let Mr. Slayton speak, someone said. It's his shop. Let him speak.
Chuẩn bị qua chương mới. Chị, tiếp tục chị.
Soon,
Everybody.
Dạ, shouting nghĩa là gì nhỉ?
Shouting, la hét đó chị. Giống cãi nhau á.
Shouting. Dạ. Trouble. Là vấn đề đúng không?
Cái này chị. Rồi, trouble, đúng
rồi.
Trouble, đúng rồi. Rắc rối,
Soon. Rắc rối là vấn đề.
Em nói hai cũng như nhau mà. Rắc rối vấn đề như nhau mà.
Soon everybody was shouting. Then Miss Hart spoke. He was a very big man with a loud voice. Listen, everybody, he shouted. We've never had trouble in this village before. We've always been quiet and happy. Now this shop is causing trouble. Let Miss Slatin speak. Someone said, it's his shop. Let him speak.
Let him speak. Okay, very good.
Ladies and gentlemen, said Dave Slayton, I don't want to cause any trouble. I'm still a stranger in your village. But I want to be one of you. I want to be your friend. I like the people of Wood End. He smiled, and a few people clapped. They liked him. The corner shop will sell lots of things, he went on. It will sell food and things for the house. Everything will be cheap, I promise. Everybody was listening carefully. And I promise.
Ladies and gentlemen, said Dave Slayton, I don't want to cause a trouble. I'm still a stranger in the village, but I want to be one of you. I want to be your friend. I like the people of Wood End. He smiled and a few people clapped. They liked him. The corner shop will sell lots of things. He went on. It will sell food and things for the house. Everything will be cheap, I promise. Everybody was listening carefully.
Đúng rồi, very good, chị.
Everybody was listening carefully. And I have another idea, he continued. I'll sell village products. What do you mean by village products? Asked Miss Brown. I'll tell you, Miss Brown, he said. I know that you make beautiful bread and cakes. Miss Brown smiled. Yes, she did make bread and cakes. Everyone knew that. And you, Mr. Hart, I've seen your flowers. You grow beautiful flowers.
And I have another idea. Continued. I'll sell village products. What do you mean by
products? Từ từ mình nghe lại nè, từ từ. Mình nghe mình sửa.
Asked Miss Brown. I'll tell you, Miss Brown. He said, village products. I'll sell village products.
Products.
What do you mean by village products?
Products.
Products. Products.
Products. Với lại cũng nhiều, nhưng mà phần lớn người ta sẽ đọc có product. Produce thế nào? Produce đó chị, thế nào động từ đó, sản xuất á. Product là danh từ đúng không? Còn produce nó có chữ C, chữ E á, đó là từ sản xuất, động từ nó đọc khác. Đó, từ sẽ đọc khác nhau. Ok, tiếp tục chị. I sell.
Yeah. What do you mean by village products? Asked Miss Brown. I'll tell you, Miss Brown, he said. I know that you make beautiful bread and cakes. Miss Brown smiled. Yes, she did make bread and cakes. Everyone knew that. And you, Miss Hart, I've seen your flowers. You grow beautiful flowers.
Flowers, okay. Là cái từ product anh chị. Product.
Miss Brown. Products. I have another idea, he continued. I'll sell village products.
Products.
What do you mean by village products? Asked Miss
Product. Yeah, đúng rồi. What do you mean by village
products?
Yeah, đúng rồi, very good.
Brown. And cake. Everyone knew that.
Another idea.
And you, Mr. Hart. Mr. Hart smiled. Yes, his flowers were beautiful. Everyone knew about them. And Mr. Everett makes pots, someone said. And Mrs. Davis makes dolls, said another voice. And I do paintings of the village, said old Miss Lucy Gray. Yes, said Dave, you can all do something. You villagers are clever. you make lots of things. We can sell them to the tourists. In the summer, Wood End can make a lot of money.
Lots of money. Money.
Now, Mr. Hart smiled. That his flowers were beautiful. Everyone knew about them. And Mr. Alfred made pots. Someone said. And Miss Davis make dolls, said another voice. And I do painting of the village, said old Miss Lucy Gray. That, said Dave. You can all do something. You villagers are clever. You make lots of things. We can sell them to the tourists in the summer and can make a lot of money.
Chậm mà cho anh chị, em thấy chị đọc hơi nhanh. Là cái đoạn cuối mình clever, clever and tourists. Clever, để mình nghe lại, mình nghe chị.
You villagers are clever, said things of the village, said old Miss Lucy Gray. Yes, said Dave, you can all do something. You villagers are clever, you make lots of things. We can sell them to the tourists. In the summer, Wood End can make a lot of money.
Okay, clever.
You villagers are clever. You make lots of things. We can sell them to the tourists. In the summer, Wood End can make a lot of money.
Đúng rồi, very good.
But what about the money? Said Mr. Hart. How will you pay us? That's a good question, said Dave. And here's the answer. You'll bring your things to me and I'll sell them for you. I'll keep some of the profit. You'll have the rest. What a good idea, said Miss Brown. Yes, I agree, said Mr. Hart. All the villagers agreed. Everyone in the village was happy with Dave Slayton's plan.
Dave Slayton's plan. Okay, tiếp tục nói chị.
But what about the money? Said Miss Hart.
Mr. Hart. Chị, nãy giờ nhầm hai cái. Mr. Yeah. How will you pay us?
But what about the money? Said Mr. Hart. How will you pay us? That's a good question, said Dave. And here's the answer. You bring your things to me and I sell them for you. I'll keep some of the profit. You'll have the rest. What a good idea, said Miss Brown. That I agree, said Mr. Hart. All the villagers agreed. Everyone in the village were happy with Dave Slayton's plan.
Very good. Nhân đúng rồi. Profit là gì chị? Lợi nhuận, đúng rồi.
Yes, right.
The corner shop opened on Monday, the 4th of January 1965. Soon the shop was busy and Dave needed an assistant. The new assistant in the corner shop was Anna. She started work in late January.
The corner shop.
The corner shop opened on Monday, 4th January 1965. Soon the shop was busy and Dave needed an assistant. New assistant in the corner shop was Anna. She started working late January.
Okay. Chapter 3.
Chapter 3. The Corner Shop. Dave Slayton kept his promises. Things at the shop were good and cheap. How does he do it? Asked Mrs. Harrison. It's winter, but he's selling lots of fruit and vegetables, and they're cheap. I never go to Lydney now.
Đấy,
Chapter 3 The Corner Shop. Dave Slatin kept his promise. Promise.
promise đúng rồi.
Things at the shop was good and cheap. How does he do it? Asked Miss Harrison. It's winter, but he's selling lots of fruit and vegetables, and
Vegetable.
they are cheap. They are cheap.
Mhm.
I never go to Disney now.
Nào, đúng rồi. Yeah.
Fruit and vegetables, and they're cheap. I never go to Lydney now. The other villagers agreed. The corner shop was a success, and Dave seemed happy. He paid Anna good wages. Sometimes her friend Peter helped at the shop, and Dave gave him money too. Dave advertised in newspapers, and the village products sold well. People from Lydney came to the corner shop. There were lots of visitors, and Wood End became more interesting. The villagers were surprised, but pleased. They were making a lot of money. Dave lived alone in a flat above the shop.
The other.
The other villagers agreed. The corner shop was a success, and Dave seemed happy. He paid Anna good wages. Sometimes her friend Peter help at the shop, and Dave gave him money too. Dave advertised in newspapers and the village products
Product.
so well. Products
Không phải bro chị.
so
Bro.
well. Pro,
Bro, yeah.
so well. People from Disney came to the corner shop. There was lots of visitors and Woodend became more interesting. The villagers were surprised, but pleased. They were making a lot of money.
Ok, ghi lại đoạn 1 em thấy chị vẫn có lỗi ở đoạn 1 này. Chà chúc.
2. Vegetable villagers agreed. The corner shop was a success, and Dave seemed happy.
The corner shop was a success.
Agreed. The corner shop was a success, and Dave seemed happy.
Success.
Seemed happy, yes. The
Okay.
corner shop was a success,
Success.
and
Right.
Dave seemed happy.
He paid. Còn cái đoạn sau nữa.
He paid Anna good wages.
Wages.
Sao quay này giống vẫy tay thế nhỉ?
Wave. Nếu wave đó là chữ V chị. W-A-V-E. Còn này là lương đó chị. Salary. He paid Anna good wages. Okay.
Dave advertising became more interesting. The villagers were surprised, but pleased. In a flat above the shop. He was very popular in the village, but no one ever went to his flat. No one ever saw inside it. At the bottom of the stairs there were 2 doors. One led into the stockroom. The other door had a notice on it. Special orders only. Keep out. The door was always locked. Anna never went into the special orders room. Why do you lock that room, Dave? Anna asked one day. What's in there?
What's in there? Okay.
Dave lived alone in flat above the shop. He was very popular in the village. No one ever went to his flat. No one ever saw inside it. At the bottom of the stairs, there were 2 doors. One led into the stockroom. The other door had a notice on it. Special orders only. Keep out. The door was always locked. Anna never went into the special
Special
orders
order.
room. Why does you lock? Why does you lock that room, Dave? Anna asked one day. What's in there?
It's for special orders, he replied. Big orders. But you won't get any big orders in Wood End, said Anna. Dave said nothing. He did not want to talk about that room.
Bắt đầu hay.
It's for special orders, he replied.
Yes.
Big orders. But you won't get any big orders in Wood End,
Wood
said
End.
Anna. Dave said nothing. He did not want to talk about that room.
Chapter 4. A Beautiful Customer. For 3 months, everything was normal. Then, one day in April, an unusual customer came into the shop. The new customer was a very beautiful woman. She was wearing expensive clothes and arrived in a large car. Is this the corner shop? The woman asked. She looked round and seemed a little surprised. Yes, asked.
For 3
Chapter
months.
4. A beautiful customer. For 3 months, everything was normal. Then, one day in April,
Yes.
an unusual customer came into the shop. The new customer was a very beautiful woman. She was wearing expensive clothes and arrived in a large car. Is this the corner shop? The woman asked. She looked around and seemed a little surprised.
Surprise. Okay. She was wearing expensive. Lại như thế.
Handshake.
Usual customer came into the shop. The new customer was a very beautiful woman. She was wearing expensive clothes and arrived in a large car.
Expensive.
She was wearing expensive clothes and arrived in a large car. Is this the corner shop? The woman asked. She looked round and seemed a little surprised. Yes, replied Anna. This is the corner shop. It's the only shop in the village. I'm looking for Mr. Slayton, the owner of the shop, said the woman. I think he's upstairs, said Anna. I'll go and get him. Does he know your name? Yes, I think so, was the reply. Tell him... The woman stopped. Tell him Miss Gordon is here. Miss Greta Gordon.
Greta Gordon. Yes.
That, replied Anna. This is Anna. It's the corner shop. It's the only shop in the village. I'm looking for Mr. Slayton, the owner of the shop, said the woman. I think he's upstairs, said Anna. Anna, I'll go and get him. Does he know your name? That I think so, was the reply. Tell him. The woman stopped. Tell him Miss Gordon is here. Miss Greta Gordon.
Gordon. Okay.
Tell him Miss Gordon is here. Miss Greta Gordon. Anna was amazed. Are you Greta Gordon, the film star? Yes, that's right. The woman smiled, but she was nervous. Wait a minute, said Anna. I'll tell Mr. Slayton that you're here. Anna ran to the bottom of the stairs and called, Dave! Dave! There's someone to see you! Who is it? Asked Dave from upstairs.
Anna was amazed. Ngạc nhiên cái gì? Amazed.
Yes. Never. Là gì?
Never người ta thì nervous. Nervous. Căng thẳng.
Yeah. Yes, Anna was amazed. Are you Greta Gordon? Gordon, the film star? That, that, that's right. The woman smiled, but she was nervous.
Mhm.
Wait a minute, said Anna. I'll tell Miss Slatin that you here. Anna ran to the bottom of the stair and called, Dave, Dave, there's someone to see you. Who, who is it? Who is it? Asked Dave from the upstairs.
Upstairs, okay.
Miss Greta Gordon, shouted Anna. It's Greta Gordon, the film star. I'm coming, he said, and he came down immediately. I'm pleased to meet you, Miss Gordon, he said. Good morning, said Greta Gordon. She and Dave shook hands. She had beautiful hands, and she was wearing beautiful diamond rings. Anna had never seen so many diamonds before. Miss Gordon looked round. Is this where you work, Mr. Slayton? She asked. Once again she seemed nervous.
Miss Greta Gordon, said Anna. It's Greta Gordon, the film star. I'm coming, he said, and he came down immediately.
Từ từ rồi, chậm. He came down immediately. Yeah, đúng rồi, immediately.
And he came down immediately. I'm pleased to meet you, Miss Gordon, he said. Good morning, said Greta Gordon. She and Dave shook hands. She had beautiful hands, and she was wearing beautiful diamond rings. Anna had never seen so many diamonds before. Miss Gordon looked round. Is this was your work, Mr. Slatin? She asked. Once again, she seemed nervous.
Mhm.
Yes, said Dave. It's a small place, but it's big enough for me. Please follow me, Miss Gordon. Anna was surprised. Dave and Greta Gordon did not know each other. He did not call her Greta, and she did not call him Dave. He seemed to be in a hurry, and she seemed to be frightened. Anna watched them. Dave and Greta Gordon went to the back of the shop and into the special orders room.
Frightened nghĩa là gì nhỉ?
Sợ chị. Cô ấy có vẻ như đang sợ. Hồi nãy nervous là căng thẳng đúng không? Giờ frightened.
Yeah, says Dave. It's a small place, but it's big enough for me. Please follow me, Miss Gordon. Anna was surprised. Dave and Greta Gordon did not know each other. He did not call her Greta, and he did not call him Dave. He seemed to be in a hurry, and she seemed to be frightened.
Đúng rồi.
Anna watched them. Dave and Greta Gordon went to the back of the shop and into the special orders room.
Special order room, okay.
Greta Gordon was a special order customer. Anna thought that was very strange. She wanted to tell someone about Greta Gordon. Anna loved films. She wanted to tell Peter about the film star, but she had to stay in the shop. 10 minutes later, Greta Gordon came out of the special orders room. Dave went straight upstairs, and Greta Gordon came to the front of the shop. The film star looked terrible. She was pale. She was crying. Her eyes were red with tears.
I wonder what
Pale là gì?
Nhợt nhạt cái gì? Pale. Nhợt nhạt cái gì? Trắng bệch.
Yes. Greta Garden was special other customer. Anna thought that was very strange. She wanted to tell someone about Greta Garden. Anna loved him. She wanted to tell Peter about the film star, but he had to stay in the shop. 10 minutes later, Greta Garden came out of the special orders room. Dave went straight upstairs, and Greta Garden came to the front of the shop. The film star looked terrible. She was pale. She was crying. Her eyes were red with tears.
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 No thanks. What's wrong? Asked Anna. Can I help you, Miss Gordon? No thanks. I'm all right, said Greta Gordon. Do you want to sit down? Said Anna. She got a chair, and the film star sat down. Shall I get the doctor? Said Anna. No, no, said Greta. Please tell no one about my visit here. Please tell no one.
So no one.
What's wrong? Asked Anna. Can I help you, Miss Gordon? No, thanks. I'm all right, said Greta Gordon. Do you want to sit down? Said Anna. She got a chair and the film star sat down. Shall I get the doctor? Said Anna. No, no, said Greta. Please tell no one about my visit here. Please tell no one.
Anna was disappointed. She wanted to tell everyone about Greta Gordon. She wanted to tell everyone about her famous customer. I want to give you something, said Greta Gordon. Here's a photograph of me. I'll sign it. She signed the photograph and gave it to Anna. Please keep this, said Greta, and please keep our secret. Please don't tell anyone. All right, said Anna. I promise. The film star kissed Anna. She held Anna's hands.
Anna was disappointed. She wanted to tell everyone about Greta Garden. She wanted to tell everyone about her famous customer. I want to give you something, said Greta Garden. Here's the photograph of me. I'll sign it. She signed the photograph and gave it to Anna. Please keep this, said Greta, and please keep our secret. Please don't tell anyone. All right, said Anna. I promise. The film star kissed Anna. She held Anna's hand.
Hands, okay.
The film star kissed Anna. She held Anna's hands. What a beautiful woman, thought Anna. And what beautiful hands. Then Anna noticed something. The diamond rings were gone.
Were gone. Wait a
What a
minute.
beautiful woman, thought
Thought.
Anna. And what beautiful hands. Then Anna noticed something. The diamond rings were gone.
The diamond rings were
Nhẫn
gone. Nhẫn kim cương cái gì?
kim cương đến à? Were gone.
Rồi. Em chẳng biết chuyện gì xảy ra.
Câu đây nghĩa là gì?
Sao chị?
The diamond rings were gone. Đó nó nghĩa là gì?
Cái nhẫn kim cương đó chị là bị mất rồi. Là mất tích rồi. Dạ, em chẳng biết. Chẳng biết. Gone là go á chị. Là cột were gone là đã đi rồi. Go á chị, quát bị động của go nữa thành gone. Đã đi rồi là mất tích rồi.
Yes.
Page in film news.
Chapter 5. A page in film news. Dave never talked about Greta Gordon. He never talked about her visit to the corner shop. One day, Anna asked him about the film star. How do you know Greta Gordon? Said Anna. Is she a friend of yours?
Is she a friend of yours?
Dave never talked about Greta Garden. He never talked about her visit to the corner shop. One day, Anna asked him about the film star. How do you know Greta Garden? Said Anna. Is she a friend of yours?
A friend of yours?
How do you know Greta Gordon? Said Anna. Is she a friend of yours? I don't want to talk about her, Dave replied. She was a special order customer. Don't ask any more questions about her, Anna. So Anna did not ask any more questions. She did not ask about Greta Gordon's special order, and she did not ask about the rings. Anna kept her promise. She never told anyone about the film star. Soon it was spring. Anna and Dave were busy. Mr. Hart brought lots of flowers to the corner shop, and Anna sold them to the tourists. There were lots of tourists that year.
I don't want to talk about her, Dave replied. She was a special other customer. Don't ask any more questions about her, Anna. So Anna did not ask any more questions. He did not ask about Greta Garden's special order, and she did not ask about the rings. Anna kept her promise. He never told anyone about the film star. Soon it was spring. Anna and Dave were busy. Mr. Hart brought lots of flowers to the corner shop, and Anna showed them to the tourists. There were lots of tourists last year.
In May, Peter asked Anna to marry him. She said yes. They became engaged. They planned to get married in the following year. Now they needed money, so they worked hard and they saved. They were very much in love. On Saturdays, Peter played football or cricket, and Anna often went to the cinema in Lydney. He enjoyed sports, and she loved watching films. One day, Anna was reading Film News. This was a magazine about film stars. She turned the pages. There was a picture of Greta Gordon.
Greta Gordon? In May?
In May, Peter asked Anna to marry him. She said that they became engaged.
Đính hôn cái gì?
They,
Đính hôn.
yeah, they planned to get married in the following year. Now they need money, so they worked hard and they saved. They were very much in love. On Saturdays, Peter played football or cricket, and Anna often went to the cinema in Disney. He enjoyed sport, and she loved watching films. One day, Anna was reading the film news. It was the magazine about film stars. She turned the page. There was a picture of Greta Garden.
Anna was pleased. What a surprise! Beautiful Woman was going to be a big film, and now Greta Gordon had the star part. Anna wanted to tell Peter about Greta, but she kept her promise. She did not tell anyone. But she did show Film News to Dave Slayton. Look, Dave, she said, here's a story about Greta Gordon. Isn't it great? She's got the big part in Beautiful Woman. Dave looked at the magazine. Greta Gordon, Beautiful.
Anna was pleased. What a surprise! Beautiful Women were going to the big film, and now Greta Gordon had the star part. Anna wanted to tell Peter about Greta, but she kept her promise. He did not tell anyone, but she did show film news to Dave Slayton. Look, Dave, she said, here's the story about Greta Garden. Isn't it great? She got a big part in the beautiful woman.
Women.
Dave looked at the magazine. Cô ấy
Cô
trở
ấy
thành một phần lớn của người phụ nữ xinh đẹp à?
A Beautiful Women là cái tên phim đó chị. Beautiful. Giờ nó viết hoa chị thấy không? Đó, nó, dấu hiệu của mình nó tên phim, tên riêng.
Dạ. Sau đấy nghĩa trọn vẹn là gì?
Anna Wesley, Anna hài lòng, đó một sự bất ngờ. Beautiful Women sẽ trở thành một bộ phim lớn. Và now Greta Gordon had the star part, nghĩa là có cái vai diễn ngôi sao chị, vai chính đó. Okay. Okay. Got Pitt ở dưới chị, she got the Pitt part in Beautiful Women. Đó, Beautiful Women là cái phim.
Dave looked at the magazine. Greta Gordon will star in Beautiful Woman. The star of Beautiful Woman was Joanna Lee, but Miss Lee has broken her arm. I don't know what happened, said Miss Lee. I was in my bedroom. I slipped and fell. Greta Gordon will now be the star of Beautiful Woman. I'm so lucky, Greta told us yesterday. I've always wanted the part. I can't believe it. I don't know anything about films, he said. Is Greta Gordon a big star?
Greta Gordon will star in The Beautiful Woman. The star of Beautiful Woman was Donna Leigh. But Miss Leigh had broken her arm. I don't know what happened, said Miss Leigh. I was in my bedroom. I slipped and fell. Greta Gordon will now be the star of Beautiful Woman. I'm so lucky. Greta told us yesterday. I always wanted the part. I can't believe it. I don't know anything about film, he said. Is Greta Gordon a big star?
Anna laughed. Big star? Yes, she is. She's terrific. Dave didn't seem interested. I hope she's happy with her big part, was all he said.
Anna laughed. Big star? There she is. She is terrific.
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 Yeah.
Terrific, yeah. Dave did not seem interested. I hope she is happy with her big part. Was on his said.
A quick kiss. Chưa cái vô cái phần chính. Mà cái này dài quá. Cái này em nghĩ chị nên về coi hết nên chị. Mỗi tối chị nghe.
Học tới hết buổi á.
Do mình mỗi lần mình kia nó chậm, còn nãy mình đâu được 10 phút sao á. Em nghĩ bữa sau mình sẽ học cái khác, nhưng mà cái này cách này là tốt nè. Một buổi tối chị chỉ cần nghe một nửa thôi. Chị nghe thêm 10 phút nè, xong mai chị nghe 10 phút là đến cuối tuần là chị nghe xong rồi nè. Em với chị gì ta? Cùng coi xong rồi mình cùng tóm tắt lại nha chị, cuối tuần. Được không chị? Bài tập về nhà.
Yes.
Chứ em nghĩ mình vừa coi cho đến 55 phút là không biết bao nhiêu buổi, chắc 2 tuần quá. Đúng không?
Này từ cũng đơn giản nữa.
Đúng không? Chủ yếu là mình tập mấy cái từ đơn giản cách đọc của chị. Hiểu là em thấy chị có nhiều từ vựng rồi, nhưng mà cái chủ yếu phát âm thôi, đúng không? Mà em nghĩ cái này là khá là tốt để mình vừa nghe vừa tập luôn. Chị cứ tiếp tục như nãy, nhưng mà cứ mỗi ngày 10 phút thôi. Em bây giờ đã là 20 phút rồi, giờ thêm 30 phút nữa là 3 ngày nữa là xong cái câu chuyện này. Em cũng về em nghe luôn, xong rồi
đến cuối tuần dài vãi.
Dài thiệt đó chị. Mà đến chương 6 rồi vẫn chưa có vô trọng tâm gì hết, em đang tò mò.
Thì tưởng là xong hết trọng tâm mẹ lâu rồi, giờ mới nhìn lại còn 17 phút à.
Lắc chắc chưa đâu, chắc phải đến giữa mới đến cao trào của chuyện. Khá là hấp dẫn. Nhớ chị, bữa sau mình sẽ ôn mình sẽ chuyển qua cái khác, mình sẽ chuyển qua lại speaking, nhưng mà mỗi ngày nghe xong rồi cuối tuần mình sẽ tổng hợp lại, mình cùng bàn luận với nhau về cái câu chuyện này, discuss nha chị. Nêu cảm nghĩ của chị. Ok, em nghĩ cái đó khá là ok. Nêu cảm nghĩ của chị về câu khi đọc trong câu chuyện.
Yes.
Thôi đừng có kéo xuống comment nha chị, coi chừng bị spoil á. Coi chừng nó nói hết cốt truyện, coi chừng nó nói hết cốt truyện giờ. Cẩn thận. Ok, bữa nay đến đây thôi nha chị. Cái sau mà vậy thôi. Để em kiếm thêm nhiều kiểu khác nữa. Buổi trước speaking rồi, này nghe chuyện rồi. Nó tính tiếp. Hôm nay chị đã học từ gì? Từ nervous là từ gì chị? Tiếng Việt là gì? Nervous.
Nervous. Lo lắng đúng không?
Lo lắng. Frightened.
Frightened. Sợ hãi.
Frightened. Sợ hãi. Đúng rồi. Pale. Pale.
Heo á.
Dần. Pale. She was pale. B phở L-E. Pale. She was pale. Phải không chị?
Yes, pale tự chị hiểu, tự nhớ từ này rồi. Pale.
Vậy là dần.
Trắng bệch, tái nhợt.
Dần kiểu dần kiểu đó trắng bệch. Còn nó ta.
Yes, pale. Ê, hỏi xong từ cũ ha. Hỏi nghe hay nhỉ, dễ nhớ. Ê, đúng. Pale.
Pale. Pale.
Yes. Pale.
Em thấy dễ. Chưa kể nó còn đọc theo cái giọng mà nó cũng khác, nghe dễ bắt kịp.
Nervous. Nervous.
Nervous.
Nervous. Yeah.
Nervous.
Yeah.
Rồi em nghĩ
Nervous.
nhiêu đó rồi. Em nghĩ nhiêu đó thôi trước mắt chị. Nhìn đó chị, bữa em cũng có gửi link cho chị rồi nha, chị về ráng nghe nha, em cũng nghe tiếp.
Are you sure?
Ủa bữa em gửi link cái bài này rồi mà, cái bài mà trên YouTube á chị.
I don't think so.
Nhớ có mà.
Dạ.
Có, em nhớ có.
Okay.
Dần đó.
Okay.
Okay.
I seen this link.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thấy rồi không vậy? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, see you on Wednesday.
Do you have? Okay. Do you have any class next time?
No, not yet. Only on Friday. Yeah, I have class right after your class. Only on Friday.
Only Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, this class one time a week.
What? Once a week? What?
This class one time a week.
Lớp mình. Ủa, tưởng ba buổi mà chị.
Cái lớp kia là học một buổi một tuần à?
À,
cái lớp kia học một buổi một tuần.
Thấy ít nhất cũng 2 buổi chứ. Học một buổi học sao học không chị? 2 buổi.
Em bảo là mỗi thứ sáu, only thứ sáu còn gì.
Only mỗi thứ sáu mới dính một cái lớp dính của chị thôi. 2 lớp liền kề. Only on Friday. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. See you again.
See you on Wednesday. Okay. See ya.
Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.